This is our Tennessee walking horse, Merlin. He's Jose's Magnificent Merlin. I'm going to show you something. This is really interesting. Eric and I were just talking, and he was showing me like um, horses will have a preferred side that they'll do stuff on. There'll be a preferred side that they want to keep you in. There'll be a preferred. They'll be more balanced on one side or the other, more coordinated, all that kind of stuff. Anyhow, he does not want Eric in his right eye, so on his right side. So watch this. It's real subtle. Okay. Now he's going to move him around, and he's going to let him come up to him, and look where he puts Eric. See, he just put him in his left eye. So he's moving around. He's fine with him in his left eye. See, he's keeping Eric in his left eye. Um, so watch this. He went. Now see, he got to his right eye. Watch this. Watch what Merlin does. Puts him in his left eye. See, he's trying to stay in his. Eric's trying to stay in his right eye, but Merlin keeps wanting to put him in his left eye. He's not comfortable with Eric there on his right side. Watch this. You're moving around, and watch what Merlin will do. Watch this. Went right in his left eye again. That's wild, Eric. See? He just keeps putting him on his left side.
Try not to overdo it here.
Right, yeah. So the thing, like, I don't know exactly why this happens like this. It could be something simple like uh, the where the stall door is, where their feed thing is. You know, when you go into the stall, which side they normally see you on. You know, all these kind of things. It could just, and they get, you know, you'll hear trainers and stuff talk about how you need to train both sides of the horse's brain. You know, they'll always say when you do it on their left side, you got to go and do it on the right side. You know, and it's like a new horse. This just shows us it's really kind of interesting to see what his preference is. And so some, yeah, he keeps wanting to. He keeps. It's so funny because I mean, he really wants to. He really want. He really wants to put you on that other side. And so these kind of things, like you could be. Watch this. Now he's doing better now. See, he's trying to work him through it. We wanted to show you what was doing. So, because sometimes things will pop up and you go, what's going on here? Why is the horse acting spooky or acting like this? He's fine normally. Well, maybe you're on the other side or whatever. Sometimes, like, you'll be training a horse. We'll have them out here, and when you let them go where they want to go, they just walk right over to the gate or something. And so they're telling you where their mind is. See, so he's telling him, I want you on my left side. I don't want you on my right side. And so you just work with them like this, help them get comfortable. That's really something. So what made you think he was doing that?
Well, I noticed when I put him in here, he just kept wanting to run to the left.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want to turn right, you know. And
Yeah.
when he did, he actually fell down over there because he was so.
Oh, worried about it. Yeah.
And I wasn't even asking him to move, you know.
Yeah.
He kind of
Yeah.
took off on his own. See right here, he's a little pushy there. There, good boy. See, Showing it again.
See, he's pushing into him. He's saying, sometimes a horse will do that, like, they're just trying to move your feet, but sometimes they're also just doing it. It's like a foal kind of thing, like a foal would lean up against its mom kind of thing. But you need to correct it and get him away because, he's probably 1,200 pounds,
There he's already trying.
Yeah, that is something.
Good. I'm just trying to break it down in the smaller steps. There I lost him.
Yep. That is wild how he keeps wanting to do that. Look at
Try not to do too much.
Yeah. Right, yeah. See, the cool thing about working it with him at Liberty like he is you'll see, you can more easily see what's going on in the horse's mind, what's giving them trouble, what they want to do. Because if they don't want to be with you, they just walk off. There's nothing stopping them. Or like you're saying, if he wants him in his left eye, he's going to try to get him in his left eye. It's really strange. Yeah, look at that. He really wants to get over there.
He hasn't given in on this side yet.
Yeah, I was thinking, I was thinking about, like, why is he doing that, And I thought maybe it's how his feeder is. Maybe he's always seeing us out of his left eye. But I'm thinking about his stall right now. When he's eating at his feeder, his right eye is towards you. So I don't think that's it. Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, you just wonder, what, and I know you work with him on both sides. What he was saying, what Eric was saying earlier, too, is that asked him, yeah. What I was saying is, what alerted him to it is he kept wanting to run it was counterclockwise in the round pen, so it keeps the left eye to him. And then when he tried to get him to turn the other way, he got worried enough to where he fell down. He was, just paying attention to, just worried, and he wasn't paying attention where his feet were, and he fell down. And so he said he's got to work with him on this and figure out what's going on. So it's little baby steps, working through it.
Starting to relax a little bit.
Yeah, now he is, yeah. Eric was saying he's starting to relax a little bit. It's really wild how they are. They're really something too, like they can really notice if anything's changed in a situation. Like, for instance, if you have like a bucket over here, and you've had a bucket over there for a long time, just sitting there, and then you pick up that bucket and you move it over there, and then, well, the horses will go by that and snort and like, what is that? Something's changed. They're really something like that. Like, if you have something sitting by them for a while, they just become accustomed to it. If you move it a little bit or put something else there, all of a sudden it'll alert them. And they have to do that in order to survive, out in the wild, so to speak.
Now, he is a little more forward than I like, but I got to work on one thing at a time.
Yeah. He was saying he's a little more forward than he likes, but he has to work on one thing at a time. Yep, see it. Yep.
But then he kind of corrected it.
Yeah, he was going to try to put you in his left eye, but then he said, let's just do it like that.
See that front foot right there?
See, his front foot just stepped into him, so he pushed him out of his way a little. See? if you correct these things when they're small little things, you end up not having a battle. If you wait until your horse is being dangerous, then you got to get a lot, then your correction, in order to correct it, has to be a lot more, I don't even know, loud, so to speak. Well, I just want to show that to you guys.